FamOver.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOver TV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by. Whatever you're doing, I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised. Salute to everybody out there on this good Tuesday, man. Hope everybody feeling real good, good energy, good love around. We got some good content to check out today for sure, man. Some good videos to check out. Is cloning a real thing? Is it really happening? Some of these videos gonna have y'all tripping. Do y'all know it's companies out here, like they don't promote it. They don't promote it to the public or anything like that. You know, it's like kind of a private type thing. But there's companies out here, you can pay a couple $1 million and you can get a clone, y'all. Now, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know if it's like, this clone is like mixed, a humanoid, like mixed with AI and some robot shit, or is it like a real human clone type thing? And how long do it take to develop it? Is it like a time thing, or do they clone it and it come all the way out fully developed? Like, I don't know all those things, but I do know that they are out here doing this shit. It's a possibility. And there's companies out here that offer you to get you one. You got a couple dollars, you can get it. It's crazy. DJ, what's good? Shoes, Dennis, what up? But we got some good content. We gonna look out. Buddha, what up? We gonna look at today. We'll just wait for a few people to fall in, and we'll get started, man. Some of these videos will have you tripping. He said, and they can time travel. Yeah, I believe it. And they go all the way back to like some of those videos we saw about the Cabbage Patch Kids and everything. Like, man, we gonna get into all that, man. It's crazy, y'all. I'm like, damn. And it's like, it ain't a conspiracy anymore. We even had presidents speak about it. We had presidents talking to, like, speaking about it, saying it was wrong and they shouldn't be doing this. So, you know it must be happening. Bay John, what up? Midwest, what up? But we definitely gonna get into it, man. Hope everybody feeling real good. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Keep that algorithm jumping. For real, for real. Solo, what's good, fam? Yeah, it'd be real crazy, DJ. Real crazy. Real crazy. So you know if they offering it, like if they got these companies that can create one for you, you know, like the elites, people with a whole lot of money, some celebrities, probably some presidents, some political figures, like some of these people definitely probably got some clones. I'm just curious to like how does it work? Like, is it grown like from an egg and like putting, you know, DNA structure and all that type of stuff, or is this something like, is it different now? Is it more advanced with the technology now? Is it like kind of like do you how like I don't understand it. Like they come with this clone. Is it all human? Like is it? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, but we got some of these videos that's go speak about it. So we gonna get into it, man. Shit crazy. Salute to everybody. Jeanette, what's good? Stacy, what up? Nudie, what up? Salute to everybody in the building. We finna get into this content. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Keep the algorithm jumping. Let's get it rolling.
We are just getting new drone video of a massive pileup in Michigan. This is on I-196 in Hudsonville, which is just southwest of Grand Rapids. Dispatchers saying up to 100 cars involved. Look at that. The crashes began around 10 this morning as heavy snow and wind falls across the area. So far, no word on any injuries. That roadway is going to be shut down for several hours.
I ain't never seen a pileup like that. That was serious right there. Never in my life. That was a crazy pile up.
This is on I-196 in Hudsonville, which is just southwest of Grand Rapids. Dispatchers saying up to 100 cars involved. Look at that. The crashes began around 10 this morning as heavy snow and wind falls across the area. That's
crazy work right there. Angela the Dow, the boss lady, is in the building. Two trains crashed into each other. Like, how does that happen? Like, that is crazy, man. All these different little accidents happening. Shit still going on, man. Damn. Prayers up and condolences to all those people who lost their lives in this situation, man. That's crazy.
So now we're at 2833 13th Avenue South in Minneapolis, and there's supposed to be a non-emergency medical transportation company here called Advanced Mobility Incorporated. And what's interesting about this company is that state records show that it first registered with the state of Minnesota in 1999.
And they have been in business for over 26 years.
Yes, correct.
And so we're going to go inside.
They must have a lot of vehicles.
So this is Advanced Mobility 2833, boarded up. All these windows are covered right here. We're going to see if we can go inside.
And they've been receiving funding since 1999, y'all. Man, the fraud down there, man, this shit getting ridiculous.
There's a bunch of shops in here. We have money transferring shop. We got clothes in here. There's a coffee shop. Let's see if Advanced Mobility is in here. We got spices. Is Advanced Mobility here?
You know 224? I don't think you guys are allowed to record it.
Do you know where Advanced Mobility is?
Suite 224.
She's recording over there, so. Suite 224. Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is? Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is?
Advanced Mobility?
Yeah, we're looking for it. Never heard of it?
What is this? What is that?
Oh, my name is Nick Shirley. We're just looking for Advanced Mobility.
Hey,
where's Advanced Mobility at?
we don't care about Advanced Mobility.
That's what we're asking for. All right, we're looking for Advanced Mobility. Nobody can help us right now. We got a whole group of people trying to get us out of here.
They all scamming in that little flea market little thing, man. They all scamming. That shit crazy, man. Advanced Mobility been incorporated and running since 1999, receiving taxpaying funding from the government, everything for 26 years. And the shit is basically a ghost company. Man, they down there laundering and funneling so much money, man. God damn. Can I get an M? Can I get one of them M's y'all funneling for nothing? I mean, shit. Damn. Ty, what up with you?
Looking for Advanced Mobility. Advanced Mobility doesn't exist.
Get out here, man. Get out. You need to get out. You need to get out. Get out.
Now
they mad as hell there and they're recording, exposing them, man. This is crazy.
They're pushing us out of here. Where's Advanced Mobility at?
We don't care about Advanced Mobility.
That's what we're asking for.
Get out. Get out.
Would you like to give a statement on where Advanced Mobility is?
Nope. Go ahead. Get out. We don't care.
So Advanced Mobility is not anywhere here. We're leaving, sir. Would you like to give a statement on what's happening here in Minnesota?
You make stuff up. This is a lie. I don't care. Who do you work for? Who do you work for? No, who do you work for?
Nick Shirley.
Who do you work
This
for?
is Nick Shirley, sir.
I don't care about Nick Shirley. That's you.
Yes,
But
sir.
who do you work for?
For Nick Shirley.
I don't care about Nick Shirley.
That's who he's working for today, Nick Shirley.
This is from the state of Minnesota.
Hey, this shit don't look good for you Somalians down there, man. Minnesota, man. It look like y'all all scamming. It look like y'all all scamming. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be the one to say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put all y'all in the same box, all the eggs in one box, whatever, but y'all are guilty by association. All y'all looking like y'all on some fraud shit down there, man.
How about that? Get out of here.
And see, you guys say I can't film, but look at you guys filming. You can do that. You can film here.
Right shoes. I know it's happening everywhere else, but they just got the spotlight down here on there. And since the spotlight on them, hey, it ain't looking good on them for sure.
Here. Advanced mobility doesn't exist.
Well, so what was interesting was we walked in there, and on the state's website, it says it's in suite 224, but it's a one-story building. None of the suites had the number 2 on them. It doesn't exist. And it's been registered since 1999, and it doesn't exist.
So I think Trump doesn't know about Greenlandic people. We don't really value cash and Kardashian lips and fake boobs and stuff like that very highly. Actually, you cannot even own land in Greenland. You can get an allotment for your house, and then you own the house on top of the land. But Greenlanders don't believe in the land is for one person, is for everyone. And so is the seas, like the riches that we have there. So it's a big miscalculation that he thinks that Greenlanders would be incited by cash or something like that. We're not. And even if you were to say like $100,000 per person or something like that, we wouldn't give up free health care. We wouldn't give up free education. We wouldn't give up being a part of Europe. We wouldn't give up on our sovereignty eventually. And we're a very sovereign people within the Kingdom of Denmark. We're autonomous right now. We do not want to be rich like the Americans are. See how greedy they are. They're even trying to shoot their friends or invade their friends just for...
Hey, so they speak English over there in Greenland? I didn't know that. Man, Greenland probably, Greenland probably shit, like a nice, beautiful paradise, nice place. Gotta be, if we want to take it over and we want to get our hands on it. But they got free health care, free education. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, they got it going on. I need to look a little bit more into Greenland. That's why Trizzy them trying to get their hands on that motherfucker, man. So what up?
Greed, and we know that there's minerals and oils possibly in our underground, and that's worth so much more even than that. But even if we didn't have that, we would still not be bought.
Sorry, Zoe.
Good evening to you. I'm Gail King. 100 years ago today, one of the ugliest chapters in American history took place. The massacre of as many as 300 black people by their white neighbors and the destruction of the Greenwood section of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Greenwood was a source of pride for blacks back in 1921. Famed educator Booker T. Washington coined the business district the Negro Wall Street because it was so prosperous and rich with many black-owned businesses. Tonight, we will explore what happened that day. What was behind the single worst incident of racial violence in American history? Survivors, descendants, and historians try to explain why it happened.
See, let me stop this right there.
He can't get his audio together to save his life, man. Either the video he reacting to gonna be loud as hell, or he gonna be loud as hell in the mic, man. But let's listen to it, man. Some good info.
Because this is the part that they don't want to connect. you the link to the free Telegram group. Let's catch this wave. Y'all see it. Let's get it. Peace in.
Hey, I'm glad that they rebuilding it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely glad and happy for that. You know, what happened a long time ago, early 90s, when they bombed Tulsa, Oklahoma, and like they literally dropped a bomb on Black Wall Street. They was like prospering, they had a great community, making money, economy was straight and everything. But I'm glad they rebuilding it. But damn, it is like about 100 years later. You know what I'm saying? It's a long time later. But I'm glad that they rebuilding it though. I'm gonna keep it positive. Christy, what's good? Bang Boogie, what up?
What if I told you the moment you step into a hospital, you're entering a system designed not just to heal you, but to harvest you? I know this may sound a little wild, like a wild conspiracy theory, but I've seen too much not to at least ask the question. Have you ever noticed that in hospitals, they are always taking something from you? Like, they take your blood, your vitals, your samples. They monitor you 24/7. And while it looks like medical care, on an energetic level, it feels like something else. Yeah, when we talk about energy harvesting, we often think about spiritual entities. Those beings that feed on your fear, your pain, and your life force. But what if the hospital system is a physical world extension of that? Here's what I've noticed. The moment you arrive in a hospital, you're disoriented. Bright lights, the strange smells, the unfamiliar sounds, they take blood immediately.
Hey, I can't lie. It's just something about hospitals anyway. Every time I done stepped into a hospital, it's like it's a whole different energy, different the smell. It smell like I do not like hospitals. Like it's something going on with the energy in hospitals and everything, and I kind of feel where she's coming from. Kamani, what's good with you?
So your life force in physical form, they keep you hooked up to machines, draining you of strength, right? And privacy. They keep you in a state of dependency, which I believe lowers your spiritual defenses. And while they may be treating you, more people die in hospitals than anywhere else. I know that's where my mother took her last breath. And it's not just her. Many of our loved ones do. Why? Because when you're weak, your soul's light, that light, it dims. And that's when it's easiest to take. Now, I'm not telling you to never go to a hospital, but I am telling you to protect your energy. Pray, meditate, ask for protection before you go in, because there are forces that don't just want your money, they want your essence. So if you've ever felt like this, if you've ever thought about this, drop me a comment and let's talk about it.
Not only can they clone people, they can bring you back from the dead, right? Scientists just did this, right? They just killed the rat, let the rat stay dead for over an hour, and then brought them back alive. But they noticed something. It wasn't the same rat. A lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't understand everything that they can do that you can do. See, people don't understand that you control your mind. Your mind is your only power. It's your original power. Whatever you tell your mind to do, it can do. But if you tell your mind it can't do it, it can't do it.
Hey, 607 Unc always be saying some crazy shit, y'all. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe they can bring people back from the dead? Do you think they got the means and the technology and the knowledge to bring somebody back after they done passed, like I'm trying to think. It probably depends on how they pass though. Like if somebody like get shot up or something like crazy or something like that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or like a head type injuries or anything like that. I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they like other stuff, like, you know, when people be, you know, passing away from maybe like diseases and stuff like that and everything. But I think they probably can like maybe bring some people back. I don't know though. I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna rule it out. Red Cap was good. I don't know though. Megan was good. Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button. Y'all keep the algorithm jumping. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Romel, what up? He said, White Boogie not a mod yet. I got so many mods, DJ. Man, it's a whole bunch of y'all, man. I don't wanna like overfill with the mods and everything, but he just like a mod, you know what I'm saying? He give the word. He can get somebody X'd out of here if he need to. No problem. For real.
Makes it really lonely. With Jesus in the room, you get lonely? Come on, man.
And this motherfucker right here, y'all, I don't know his name, but this pastor dude right here, I be seeing him all the time on TV and everything. I got this from one of the members, Charisma. Got this from her page off TikTok, y'all. This dude, he scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't know. This dude right here, he look like a real demon to me. But I guess he's like a pastor or something. But man, he's so aggressive and the way he be looking and shit. I'm like he be shape shifting while he be doing shit. Like, this a scary motherfucker right here. What's his name? I know somebody know his name.
Great loneliness. Makes it really lonely. With Jesus in the room, you get lonely? Come on, man. Lean on, Satan, in the name of Jesus. My God, don't you touch him. Shut your mouth.
You honestly can't make this up. But if Kenneth Copeland is the boogeyman of the megachurch world, our next pastor is the ultimate saleswoman. Meet Paula White. You might recognize her as a spiritual advisor to the White House, or from that viral video of her calling down angelic reinforcements from Africa.
Strike and 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 strike until you have victory. Then we would strike the ground, for you will give us victory, God. I hear a sound of abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory. I hear a sound of shouting and singing. I hear a sound of victory. The Lord says it is done. The Lord says it is done. From all your victory, 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 victory in the corners of heaven. For angels are being released right now. Angels are being dispatched right now. For angels have even been dispatched from Africa right now. Africa right now. Africa right now. From Africa.
This shit getting out of hand, man. These people crazy as hell, man. She just said a whole bunch of bullshit. Baby Case was good. Yeah, Kenneth Copeland, though, man. That motherfucker, man, he's scary as hell, man. Y'all see how he was just talking gentle to my man, looking at him like, yeah, whatever. Don't get up out of it. They just went crazy. Like, man, what the fuck wrong with him, y'all? Man, I know y'all seen that Drewski skit about all these mega churches and everything. All this shit be going on, man. Like these big time mega churches and these motherfucking pastors and everything, man. I just don't know, man. Some of them just, they give a bad name to all of them, man. It's like you can't trust one of them.
So from the theory of there's so many clones coming into Europe, right? That would mean there's even potentially clones in this room right now. There must be so many.
80% of the Caucasian population.
80, okay, cool. 80% of the Caucasian population are clones.
Racist.
So, it's not about racism. So also,
no, it's nothing to do with race.
Is there any science? Is there any science that you could have a clone in your life, that you're in love with a clone? Like, I know a lot of people say that they don't think, they don't have internal dialogue. Is there anything you've come across?
That's exactly what I was about to say. So Dolores Cannon did the work on this. So Benjamin Franklin also wrote about this, saying that there was a dire need to fill America with Caucasian people. So for whatever reason, they decided to do that. Yeah, they say that there is no inner dialogue, and they called it whitewashing. But Dolores Cannon believed that 80% of the population that look like me can't trace their family tree back past really the 1800s with any accuracy, and we refer to them today as NPCs.
Damn, man, 80%. Man, this shit crazy.
Wow. She said they were soulless. I don't think anything living is soulless. I think we all have a connection. But it was called whitewashing, for want of a better expression. And it was to make out, and they did this at the World's Fairs and expositions. They would have on display people from indigenous tribes, and they would bring children from Africa, put them on display, and they were labelled as primitive and savage.
Wow.
And this was specifically to dumb down and remove history. And this is connected to the Moors.
Wow.
The Moors from Africa, who built some of the most beautiful architecture in the world. They wanted everyone to consider them as primitive. And Tartaria was removed for a similar reason. So we would consider Moscow, Russia, to be behind, a little bit backward. And that was another part of it. So
he ain't just saying this shit for nothing. He ain't like he up there telling a lie or making up some shit and everything. Like, it's crazy. This is an older, nice white gentleman speaking on some real shit. This shit is crazy out here. Like, I don't know though. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, it's so hard. Like he just said, like, they erased so much history and changed so much stuff up and everything. Like, we just don't know unless unless you just know for sure. Unless you've seen it with your own eyes or something, or got a witness to it, or be able to, like, you know what I'm saying, vouch for it, but we don't know.
Yeah, I you know, that's what happened. And what I'd suggest people do is watch the second film that Alice Guy produced, which is on YouTube. It's called Midwife to the Upper Classes, and you'll see an example there of where the middle class couple come to buy a baby.
People ask me why their grandparents or great-grandparents never talked about the reset. Why don't they remember anything about it? Well, let me try to explain it. First, there were the Cabbage Patch Babies. Now, these weren't just toys, you see. They became a symbol of something much bigger, a massive repopulation effort after the reset. These babies, they weren't born the usual way. They were produced almost mechanically in large numbers and distributed through a cold, efficient system. Strange, isn't it? Brings to mind ideas like cloning, doesn't it? And maybe that's why today you see so many folks who just seem to go with the flow. No questions, no thinking. Did you know they say nearly half the population doesn't even have an internal monologue? Imagine that, living life with a quiet mind, just following along. Those babies, those orphan trains, they were shipped off along with abandoned children who had survived the reset, taken from their families, sent to faraway lands. Many ended up in America. And when they got there, they were given a new story, the official version of history. No elders left to tell them the truth. Nobody to remember how things used to be. It made them easier to control, you see, easier to accept the new narrative.
Do y'all believe half the population out here right now are soulless? What y'all think in the chat? Like, thinking about that and thinking about the way the world is right now and how evil is up. Evil up on the scoreboard right now. Evil putting up points on the good. Evil is winning. You know what I'm saying? Evil is putting up points on good right now, on the good people, on the good folks and everything, man. Do y'all think like more than half the population out here is soulless? If you're looking at the scoreboard, you would think so. Like, damn, hell yeah, it gotta be something going on. But this shit crazy, man. We keep hearing about those Cabbage Patch Kids and everything. Like that's a whole nother story. I'm still trying to comprehend and digest. Like, I still don't believe it. I'm like, what? Huh? I'm still like stuck in that rabbit hole right there. Like, are y'all sure did this really happen, or is this all like some shit they just putting out here? Like, did this really happen?
You know, you know.
You're clones. You're copies of people out here in the world.
Our administration believes that there are loopholes that could allow the cloning of human beings.
Why? Some hag trophy wife needs new skin for a facelift, or one of them gets sick and they need a new part. They take it from you.
Kevin Hart's crash, that horrible accident that really, when you see the photos, everyone is wondering how in the world they all survived.
I have a clone. It's about a good 3 of me.
Kevin and the 2 other people who were in the car with him.
You've seen people die from far lesser car accidents.
Right.
The DJs claim that Britney and her boyfriend had been killed in a car crash on a Los Angeles freeway. Within hours, the internet was buzzing with the tragic news. The Dallas radio station responsible, KEGL, has spent the day apologizing on air for the hoax.
2004, Britney Spears secretly went to work on some music. She wrote an album that she called Original Doll. There were songs where she was talking about feeling like a manufactured pop star. And then there was Mona Lisa.
She wants you to know she's been cloned.
A few years after that, she released a music video, and the video was about her being cloned.
The whole reason you exist is because everyone wants to live forever. It's the new American dream.
We need to talk about this person.
And there's people out there that are rich enough to pay anything for it.
Every Kardashian has a clone stored in Calabasas.
Am I a clone? How would I know if I was the clone or if I was the real one?
I have a clone.
It's like me versus... Whoa, wait, don't give away too much, man. Yeah.
The real Kodak is locked up still. The real Kodak is in an island. It's on an island somewhere.
I know I'm a clone, bro. You're a clone.
I'm a third gen. I have a clone for music. I have a clone for film.
This crazy because why they all like this shit ain't no coincidence. Like why they all playing around saying this shit though? Like why all of them like using this rhetoric? Like yeah, I have a clone. Yeah, I got a clone, 3rd generation clone. Like hey, yeah, I'm a clone. Kevin Hart. Now Kevin Hart, I believe they might have did something to him because I don't know how he survived that car crash. How that car flipped over so many times and how it looked. It was smashed, and he walked away like he didn't break no legs or nothing. Like he survived that. I'm like, I just don't understand it. But why are they doing this, y'all? What's going on, man? They playing right in front of our faces, man.
For my personal life, I have a clone for my family life as well. So that's how it gets done.
I can say clone. I want to say clone. All right, so there's like a clone.
I think you have to. I think you like have to. They kill you if you try to walk away, and they clone you.
Sir, I have never seen anything like this before.
Hold up.
Once again, clones here outside of J-Lo Park Shop.
I told you, Tyrone.
I mean, they do put the truth in movies, but it's just a theory, right?
You can tell something was there before the fame.
Who are noticing what's going on. In this picture, I can see her soul there, and in this picture, I cannot.
Man, hold on. Let me rewind it. That lady right there, I seen her in concert the other day on the video. Y'all probably seen it too, when she just looked like a fucking shape-shifting, I'm talking about evil looking, you know what I'm saying? Something definitely switched with her. You can see it right here. Like, look at it. Like, just look at it side by side. Like, that was definitely something happened. And then I looked on some comments. A lot of people was like, damn, people can't grow out their old ways and become more mature and everything. Everybody got to go with the conspiracy. They got cloned and everything. Of course, they want us to just like, you know, this shit is all conspiracy and everything, but I believe some of this is not conspiracy, man. Some of these people are definitely getting some going on.
This picture, I can see her soul there, and in this picture, I cannot. In this picture, I can see Ariana Grande's soul there. In this picture, not so much. In this picture with Jamie Foxx, same story.
Yeah, they definitely got Jamie Foxx too. He's so different now. He a whole different person. He don't even act the same.
You literally can't tell me that it isn't super noticeable when somebody is connected to their soul and when it's missing and it's absent. Like, honest to goodness, just look at that. Look at his eyes. You can see that there's a soul sitting in the driver's seat controlling him. And here, whew, that is scary, genuinely. Like, you can literally see his presence behind his eyes, his essence, his soul. Here, not so much. It seems empty and like he's a shell of himself. Like, you couldn't convince me in a million years that this fucking behavior is normal.
Right.
The eyes are the window to the soul.
I know this so far over our heads. I know some people like, yeah, right, whatever. Like, I know this is so far over our heads, but man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Nothing's impossible these days. Shit crazy. Look at this, man.
Do you think that there is actual cloning going on?
This can't be.
We know that there's actual cloning going on. The question I believe you're asking is human cloning.
Oh, yes, sir.
But let's start with the real question. The real question is cloning going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I knew it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, let's just say animal cloning.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Let's start there. That's not a myth or
no, that's been known.
That's not a conspiracy theory that we are at the point where we have no problem cloning animals. If you lose a pet, you can send away to these companies and they'll
fucking remix that bitch and send it back.
Right.
Yeah.
At as close a proximity as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Right? That we know is possible. Okay.
Right. Do you think
Tom Brady, y'all. Tom Brady cloned his dog. Tom Brady got the same exact, his dog who's gone. He got the same exact dog. And he said it. Like, this ain't like no, you know what I'm saying? They asked him, like, how? You get, he cloned him, and he had been did it. So, like, he wasn't joking, wasn't like no joke or nothing. So, like, this shit real.
I believe in clones, and do you believe some people have been killed for high treason?
If cloning wasn't real, then why is there an international law banning cloning? Human cloning.
Facts. Didn't Tom Brady just...
He just cloned his dog.
He just cloned his dog.
Right. But human cloning, they banned. But if it doesn't exist, then why'd they ban it? Just saying. There's clones running around right now, for sure.
I think so, too.
100%. There's people who are not actual people. Like, they're of the human species, but they don't have, like, a soul, per se.
Fucking movie that I just watched. Island.
Yeah, that's real. I think that's real.
I just rewatched Island, Michael Bay stories, Scarlett Johansson. That movie's crazy.
It's always in the movie.
It's always in the movie. The government has a division in Hollywood.
Entertainment media fund that works with Hollywood. And media is a powerful tool. So they use that to their advantage.
Hey, Ultra all day, huh?
I mean, why is there a patent on your TV through an electromagnetic field?
That's what we are. That's always being tampered with.
So they control your nervous system through your TVs. This is why I bring up documents. That's what I'm just saying. I bring up documents. I bring up documents. I be like, hey, go to Google Docs and type in weather control.
And we walk shit down.
It'd be right there. It'd be right there.
It's literally right there. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the stuff we talk about, they not conspiracy. It's fact.
I haven't missed yet. I'm just saying. I'm like 100-0 for the conspiracies. I'm just saying, because when we're talking about the chemtrails and them controlling the weather, I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go to Google Docs. Let's go to Google Patents. Type in this number. There's a weather patent for hurricanes, tornadoes. There's an apparatus that controls, I just saw one the other day that controls fog, because there's a 400-mile fog that just passed over California. It's a radiation fog. And I'm like, let me look into this. Let me see if there's a patent for this. Lo and behold, there's a patent for it.
Basically, everybody's fucked. Enjoy your day, because tomorrow's not promised.
No, that's a fact.
That's all we can do is just give context and truth and, help people navigate. That's all we can do.
Hey, conspiracies ain't conspiracies no more, y'all. They might as well just go ahead and just throw that word away. Ain't no motherfucking conspiracies no more. Because like everything, like a lot of this stuff, like, you know, going down these different rabbit holes and everything, a lot of this stuff we learning and be finding out and everything. Like at first we be on the edge. Like I know I do. Like I'll be on the edge of like, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have all the proof. But eventually, somehow, some way, something comes supporting the facts and the truth about it, and it turns out that it's not a conspiracy. Like, for prime example, weather control. We've been saying this shit for a long, long time. I'm talking about before I even started doing these reaction videos and going down rabbit holes. I've been talking about the sea trails in the sky. I'm like, man, what the fuck is they spraying up there? What is that in the sky? And for a long time, didn't nobody think it was nothing. Like I remember a long time ago, my mama told me, she like, oh, that's just the planes. That's just the like just the back of the planes. Like they ain't spraying nothing. That's just like contrails. It's like, you know, smoke coming from the planes. It just looked like that. You know, for a while I just was like, oh, okay. But then as I kept, you know, becoming older and more wise and everything, I started realizing, like, no, man, they spraying some shit. Then long behold, you see, it came all out. They basically admitted it. Yeah, they've been spraying it. They got these sea trail planes up there and everything. Like it's proven now. So it wasn't no conspiracy. Like this shit, man. And same thing with the cloning, man. Same thing with the cloning, man. Like at first I'm like, man, they ain't out here cloning nobody. But now I'm on a whole other side of it. Now I'm like, man, they definitely doing it. They've been doing it. They've been doing this shit for a long time. Big Ant, what's good, fam? Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all keep the algorithm jumping. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
The use of embryos to clone is wrong. We should not, as a society, grow life to destroy it. And that's exactly what's taking place. And
for him to even say something like this is how you know, like, the shit's happening. Like, why would he even say?
All right. Can someone please confirm this? Okay. Office of Joint Chiefs, Washington, D.C. War on Terror Casualty Report. Okay. All right. So here, big deal here. Okay. 1 million Iraqi civilians actually killed. And they also have the statistics on 9/11. And they said that only 2,000 people in 9/11 were killed, when in actuality there was 30,000 people in 9/11 killed. But here's the kicker. It says clones used to replace killed U.S. soldiers. Are they admitting they fucking use clones?
Clones used to replace killed U.S. soldiers. And it says 72,000. Man, what?
Is this a real document? Can someone find this? Like, this is insane. Is this real?
Strictly speaking, it
This shit crazy, y'all.
would be legal to clone me, for example, tomorrow. And this is the place it's most likely to happen, a leading IVF clinic outside of New York. Behind those walls, there are people with the technology, the ability, and the desire to genetically engineer human embryos, to be the first in the world to successfully clone a human being.
There's no doubt that human beings will be cloned.
Dr. Jha.
So since they saying human embryos, so that means that they coming, they growing them from like a seed, egg, baby. So that means it take them a while for them to like grow and become it's see, I was just mixed up because when I be thinking of clones, I be thinking of a clone like me right now in my presence now, and it's another one of me, just like me. You know what I'm saying? Age the same, and right next to me and everything. But And I'm pretty sure like this was way back then. I'm pretty sure they got the technology they doing it a little different or somehow, some way or something, but I believe they got the means to where they can clone somebody and it ain't taking like a long time for them to grow into an adult and all this type of stuff and everything. I feel like they got the means and the technology to where they might can clone some shit and like next week you got your clone out here with you. I don't know though. That's just my opinion, man. Entertainment purposes only.
Mark Cohen, a leader in his field, simply needs the approval of his clinic's ethics committee to make history. So if I had the money, you had the permission, you could clone me tomorrow.
Well, I wouldn't say tomorrow. It'll take a year or two. We could clone you probably within 2 years.
What you're seeing here is an actual cloning taking place at the research facility in Scotland that pioneered the technique. In theory, it's blindingly simple. Here, it's an animal. But just as easily, you can take a cell from a human. A scraping of skin will do. Then, get an egg from a female, remove the nucleus and fuse the two with a spark of electricity. And ta-da, you have an embryo. Implant the embryo in a woman, and 9 months later, you have a carbon copy of the person from whom the skin scraping was taken.
That's crazy right there.
This will be some of the most important information you've ever came across in your life. I want to start by asking you a question. When you were younger, did you ever hear that storks delivered babies? And did you ever wonder why people would even be questioning where babies came from? I had a discussion with my dad last night about this topic. I want to play a short clip of what he said about storks delivering babies.
Even as a child, I remember coming up hearing about storks delivering babies through movies or through, I don't know if it's through books, but it was never taken as serious. I thought it was just a way for parents to say that's where babies come from instead of the parents.
Most of us probably thought something like what he just said. The truth is revealed in movies and TV shows. I want to show you a clip from a movie made by Warner Bros. Studios released in 2016. Pay attention to what the stork says and what's going on in the background behind him.
It's an image as old as time. A baby swaddled in white, delivered by the stork. But you'll find here on Stork Mountain, we take baby delivery seriously. I'm here to finally unveil our new and improved human infant production facility. We have perfected and streamlined the process, devising a zero-mistake workflow. Trademark.
It may seem like it's...
Man, this shit right here. If this ain't no old school Cabbage Patch type shit, like they put it right in front of our face, man. They be putting it right in front of our face.
Made up innocent children's movie, but it's about to get deeper. In order for you to really see the big picture, you have to understand that orphans and orphanages were a huge thing in the late 1800s and early 1900s. This is why there were so many orphan themed movies that came out. What I'm about to show you next is the mind-blowing part that I was talking about. But before I show you, shameless plug, bookofhiddentruths.com if you guys want to learn how to see with your third eye for the first.
It makes sense now. If you think about it, like orphanages was big and huge back in the day. Like you don't hear too much more like about it right now these days, but think about like orphanages and then orphans and everything back in the day, like hearing about people who used to be orphans, like that shit kind of, if you think about it, like why was it like that? Why was it like so popular and so dominant back then and everything?
Time in your life, or you can click the orange series button that you see that red arrow pointing to below. It's a simple 4-minute meditation. Less than 20 seconds after you complete the meditation, a colorful 3D floating orb that's only visible to your third eye will appear in front of you and float around your room. It'll be one of the most life-changing experiences because you instantly realize that there's a whole nother world of things going on Earth that our regular eyes can't see. It's only visible to our third eye. But let's get back to the video. Look, I want to show you some clips from a video on the Mind Unveiled YouTube channel. If this video was just talking about the topic, it wouldn't be that mind-blowing. What makes this video so mind-blowing is the fact that he's showing real postcards from the late 1800s and early 1900s that he's collected. All of the postcards have babies on them. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, right? What's shocking is the words that the creators of the postcards had put on them and what some people that lived in those times were writing onto the postcards. This is the thumbnail to the video. On the left side of the thumbnail is one of the postcards with babies on them. It's in French. I translated what it says on that postcard into English, and this is what it said: "Babies for sale. With them you will have the best joys." This is an advertisement. They're advertising their product. He has a pile of postcards with babies on them, and the babies are all riding the train. One of the things that I thought of, if they were being sold, how are they being delivered? How did they get to people? This right here answers that question.
So this is the babies and trains category. It's not just cabbages. That's what's so fascinating. 1909. They also have these babies being shipped or transferred on trains.
Man.
This is the next clip that I wanted to show you. I translated what that banner says, and that banner says the baby farm.
Cool. Yep, this is a baby farm. The farm of babies. Let's see.
This shit crazy, man.
21 is the postmark.
Baby farm.
Now, I thought
though?
this one right here was interesting because it showed
A baby farm? Come on now. Y'all know they was doing something, man. And that's crazy because if this whole theory, this whole conspiracy, whatever is true about, like, you know, these baby farms and the Cabbage Patch Kids and everything, that means like some people, maybe somebody in this chat, that means some of these people, somebody might have came from one of these manufactured or created babies type things. And and then it would make sense to why my man just said over 50% of the population is soulless. Because maybe some of us might be offsprings from some shit way back in the day that they created. Man, it's crazy. Jen S was good. The Druber, what up?
babies coming out of eggs, as if they want to convince people that babies may come from eggs. Keep in mind that they also showed babies growing from cabbage. This is where the whole idea of Cabbage Patch Kids came from.
So there's actually a lot more of these, but this is the only one that we have in our collection. Like a lot of them on a farm being incubated.
Here's a stack of postcards with babies and storks on them.
So yeah, this is the stork water baby category. Let's look at this one for a little bit longer. Go back to the front. Yeah, they're kind of all grouped up here. Very strange.
Of course, this video is just for entertainment purposes only, but out of all the cards that I saw, this card right here let me know, okay, it's real. It's not just a conspiracy theory. Look what this lady wrote on the back of this postcard.
This one is a crazy one. I probably already brought it up, but this is the one where on the back, it's basically saying to hurry up and make an order. Let me see if I can show you. Dear L, don't you think they are very pretty? On the other side. If so, hurry up and order one before they all get sold.
She said hurry up and buy one before they all get sold.
What?
This would mean that some people are the descendants of manufactured babies. Another thing that I thought was interesting, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this. So in the Storks movie, there were all types of different races of babies that were being manufactured. But I went through the entire video. I saw all the postcards that he showed in this video, and I noticed there wasn't not one black baby on any of the postcards. My name is Moses. I create content that changes people's perspective on life and the world. You can go through my videos if you...
Man, if you think about the video we just watched a few videos ago, just a couple minutes ago, when my man was talking about whitewashing and how they was like basically how they created it and wanted the clone to, you know, to make the whitewash it out here to make sure, you know, that, you know, that's the dominant race or whatever. Maybe they wasn't, you know, maybe they ain't got nothing. Maybe they wasn't cloning like black babies and stuff like that. Maybe they was just all just embryos of, man, this shit crazy, man. This is crazy, man.
Want to learn more?
This shit crazy.
Ability to clone human beings through the technique known as somatic cell nuclear transfer.
Is y'all clown us for talking about cloning? Well, in 1997, 97, Bill Clinton had a whole press conference about human cloning, saying the federal government is not going to fund it anymore. And it's a 15-minute clip. I'll put 30 seconds in just to prove to you that, cloning humans is a very real thing. This is from 1997.
If he said that the government is not going to fund it anymore, and this was in 1997, then you know that they've been doing it for a long time before this. So you know they on a whole nother level, especially in today, 2026. Man, the technology and all the shit, like the different info and stuff they done learned from experimenting and all that and everything, like, man, they probably on a whole nother level now. They probably can clone some shit and it'll be here tomorrow, ready. Yeah, your clone be ready tomorrow.
That is why I acted in March to ban the use of federal funds for cloning human beings and to urge the private sector to observe the ban voluntarily while we initiated a national dialogue on the risks and the responsibilities of such a possibility. And why I asked this commission to issue this report. For 3 months, the commission has rigorously explored the scientific, moral, and spiritual dimensions of human cloning.
Did y'all hear that?
It's talked to leading scientists and religious leaders, to philosophers and families, to patient advocates, and to the general public. From many opinions and beliefs, as Dr. Shapiro said, one unanimous conclusion has emerged.
Wow.
Attempting to clone a human being is unacceptably dangerous to the child and morally unacceptable to our society.
Wow.
I believe strongly that this conclusion reflects a national consensus, and I believe personally that it is the right thing to do.
Wow.
Today I am sending legislation to the Congress that prohibits anyone in either public or private sectors from using these techniques to create a child. Until the day I sign the legislation into law, the ban on federal funding I declared in March will remain in effect. And once again, I call upon the private sector to refrain voluntarily from using this technology to attempt to clone a human being. I want to make clear that there is nothing inherently immoral or wrong with these new techniques used for proper purposes. In fact, they hold the promise of revolutionary new medical treatments and life-saving cures to diseases like cystic fibrosis, diabetes, and cancer, to better crops and stronger livestock.
Yeah, I heard he just said they got cures and everything to some of this stuff. Like, this shit.
This legislation, therefore, will not prohibit the use of these techniques to clone DNA in cells, and it will not ban the cloning of animals. What the legislation will do is to reaffirm our most cherished belief about the miracle of human life and the God-given individuality each person possesses.
Damn.
It will ensure that we do not fall prey to the temptation to replicate ourselves at the expense of those beliefs and the lives of innocent children we would produce. Finally, the legislation will ensure that we continue the national dialogue we began 3 months ago and will provide the nation and the Congress another opportunity to take a look at this issue in 5 years. To make sure that all our voices are heard as we explore human cloning, the legislation specifically requires the National Bioethics Advisory Commission to continue its study and report back in 4.5 years. At that time, we will decide how to proceed based on what has been accomplished and agreed upon and debated and discovered in the intervening period.
That's crazy work, though. Oh my God, I never seen that. I never seen that press conference with Billy talking about that, man. That's how you know it's a fact. Like, this ain't no conspiracy shit out here. None of that. They really was doing it. And just because he stopped the funding, just because he wanted to be liked by the public and did that in the public eye to let them know, like, yeah, we're stopping funding from cloning and everything, it was still going on. You better believe it was some private investigators that was very intrigued by that whole concept of cloning and everything. They probably was dumping in money like, hey, keep it going. We need to figure it out. I want to give me a couple clones once you figure it all the way out. Just, you go another $1 billion right here. Like, man, what? It didn't stop just because he stopped the funding. That shit still was going on. You better believe it. And it's still going on right now. Charisma was good. This is crazy work right here, y'all.
Seeing the cloning, the transhumanism, I think that law enforcement, if law enforcement ever took this seriously, could dig there and would find out some very interesting stuff.
What exactly is transhumanism?
Transhumanism is like combining, like being able to download someone's brain onto a computer chip. I've always thought Dolly the sheep was cloned in 1997. If you can clone a sheep, you can clone a human being. And actually, people are getting like their French bulldogs cloned for like $60,000. But it's estimated that you can clone a human being for $1.5 million. So, and I knew when Dolly got cloned, the sheep, there's got to be megalomaniac billionaires out there that are cloning themselves. There's just got to be. And that Epstein crew, I would not surprise if Juliette Bryant's ovaries were getting harvested because those sick, twisted megalomaniacs are cloning themselves.
I messed up earlier. I said 1.52 million. No, you can get a clone for 1.5 billion. Damn. He said he estimated being like a 1.5 billion for a clone. Now it ain't gonna be too many of them, but you better believe it's some billionaires and trillionaires out here with a whole lot of money. Like, let me get one. So it's happening, y'all. Damn, 1.5 billion for a clone? Man, God damn. Man, that's crazy work, man. It's crazy, man. The world we live in, it's just crazy, y'all. It's just so much. It's like every day, so much different information, so many theories, so many conspiracies that's turning out to be facts and true. That's not a conspiracy. Like, it's just a lot, man. But God dang, that's crazy. Salute to everybody who tapped in, man. Take it day by day. Stay on wave. Protect your peace watching these videos. Keep that good love around. Keep that good energy around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, somehow, some way, we will win. Some way, somehow, we will win with all this crazy stuff going on. Cloning, all type of different crazy shit going on. Like, we will figure it out, man. Salute to my content management, moderators, everybody in the chat. Appreciate all y'all, man. It's your boy Thao. FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all.
Fam over.